Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Happy Spiritual Saturday. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood via Mystical Illuminations. I'm live on Instagram again, YouTube. YouTube, I'm recording for Instagram, I'm recording for motherfucking YouTube right now. So there is that. Man, look, it's been so long. What's poppin', Jay? What's poppin', Jay? Happy Spiritual Saturday, my love. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Eight sinful, or infinity sinful Sam. What's poppin'? Mush. What's poppin'? Happy spiritual Saturday, Rich Rising, straight like that. If like we may have to name this one Rich Rising. Listen. Oh, look, it has been a minute. I was on vacation, so I haven't really been able to get on here and kick it with you guys like I'm supposed to. Y'all know I'm on the clock. Y'all know I'm on the clock. But on spiritual status, we follow our spirit. So I just count this as my motherfucking break. Okay, for anybody watching, I count this as my motherfucking break. So their part. So guys, it's Spiritual Saturday. If it's your first time at Spiritual Saturday, buckle in. I hope you got your blunts, Miley's Perkins. I hope you got you some pen and paper, because this is gonna be a good one. A bitch a little refreshed. So I got some creative juices flowing, and we gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna give y'all, a real bitch love a good agenda. I can't move without an agenda. So, with that being said, so today we're gonna do our spiritual check-in. I really want you guys to participate with me. Make sure you put it in the chat. Make sure you write it in the comments. If you got your pen and paper and you just one of them people that don't feel like motherfucking putting your business on the chat, make sure you got your pen and paper. I really want you guys to participate with me. What's up, Terrell? What's poppin'? So make sure y'all participate. It's gonna be a good one today. All right. So we're gonna do we're gonna do a spiritual check-in. We're gonna do BBC, and then we're gonna do a little tarot guidance counseling if my spirit led to that. Because one of the things as a tarot reader, yay, much like she grabbing her book. People on YouTube, I hope you motherfucking grabbing your book. But y'all, hopefully, if you on this on YouTube, you already seasoned. But if not, welcome. It's gonna be a good time. I don't even know what I was about to say. But I'm gonna go ahead and dive into today's spiritual check-in. All right, so for all of my people who don't know anything about astrology, who really don't give a fuck about astrology or tarot, I know it was something I wanted to say, and I'm salty about it. And pause. I got a face mask on today. This is really I woke up like this, and it's crazy because I look like I'm feeling myself. Y'all feel yourself too. Tell yourself something you love about yourself right now, because I'm about to tell y'all what I love about me. Like, so, and this ain't even a mental. This ain't even the spiritual check-in. But one, like, I really woke up like this, and I really just threw all of this shit on, and it just kind of came out like this. You know how you try to have that relaxed look, girls, and it like when you go out and but you can never really put it off. It's this right now. So these glasses are my regular seeing glasses, my eyeglasses, but they tint with the sunlight. So I got sun coming in right now. So it looked like I'm trying to be like a cool girl with like some tinted shades on in the house, but no, that's just how my glasses work. And my little bun. Listen, these braids so raggedy. They so raggedy. If I took them down, y'all probably would think I was a homeless person. But bitch, this little bun make it look like they papping. All right, I'm done. All right, so our spiritual check-in today. So I was talking about so if you're not interested in like astrology, if you're not interested in anything like that, just bear with me. So with this, so we've been in Mercury retrograde, and this Mercury retrograde was all about. I keep saying this Mercury retrograde was all about yourself. It was all you. It ain't had nothing to do with nobody else. It ain't had nothing to do. It ain't had nothing to do with an ex coming back. If they came back, the test was on you. Oh, and I was telling y'all I had a face mask on, so I look cute with a face mask on too. Can you keep up? You got to keep up with my random thoughts. So it was all about you. Then we had this full moon in Capricorn. We had a couple full moons, I believe, in Capricorn. In the midst of Mercury retrograde. I could be tweaking, but nah, I'm not, because I remember telling my parents in the car that it was Mercury retrograde. So we had a couple full moons within this Mercury retrograde that pushed and pulled us in various different ways. It pushed and pulled us to look at various aspects of our lives. So we had all of that going on, and so I think this is the final full moon of this Mercury retrograde. A lot of people like to say that this Mercury what's popping, Gem Money, what's popping, Gem Money? Happy Spiritual Saturday. We just started. We're doing a spiritual check-in right now. So I'm just putting y'all up on juice. So like I said, this Mercury retrograde had us really look at ourselves from every different perspective, and it's kind of like putting on a good outfit and then walking around yourself to see if everything look good, what needs to change, what doesn't need to change. And so this last Capricorn full moon, that's what I was saying, like this last Capricorn full moon, because it's the last one of the retrograde. A lot of people say that the retrograde does not end, it ended. So think of it like this, and this is something that I thought about last night. So when retrograde goes direct, think of it like this. Retrograde for me, as per my astrological findings, my scientific findings, this Mercury retrograde, there's always, I talk about fluidity. If you don't know what fluidity is, go check out one of my videos on my very first Motivational Monday on Sunday video on mystical illuminations. And I explained that to you. But fluidity is the idea that an energy does not start on the date something happens and the date that it ends. It starts, at least, and the times could vary. It starts at least sometimes 2 weeks, months before, or it's something as small as 2 weeks. With Mercury's energy starts before it ever goes retrograde or it goes direct. Mercury's energy start at the at least 2 weeks before. 2 weeks. That, as per my astrological findings, as per my scientific, my research, as per my experience, my experiments. So when somebody says Mercury goes direct, don't, like, a lot of people, and this is where a lot of people come up short and properly manipulating that energy, because they either miss the energy, they either discard it and they don't get to use that extra energy, or they discard it and they're not aware that it's still in the atmosphere, and they fall privy to the mischief managed of that energy. So because Mercury went direct a couple of days ago, a lot of people are like, hey, oh, we out of Mercury retrograde. Thank God that shit gone. Nah, you're not safe yet. Oh, that's tangy. But you're not safe yet. You're not out of trouble yet. Like, so I say to July 3rd. So with that being said, if July 3rd is the day we out of Mercury retrograde, this was the last moon that we have, and the last full moon we have in this we had eclipses and we had full moons. I'm fucking up. Y'all forgive me, I'm perfect. I'm perfect. Listen, Freudian. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna fuck up life. It be like that sometimes. But so we had this last full moon, and this last full moon in Capricorn is it was intense. And I say, out of all of the full moons that we had, it was probably the most intense. For me, it was one of the ones that I had to really sit down and, like, not move. So all of that to say, all of that, all 8 minutes of that to ask you, what is the one thing that you learned? What is the one thing that you learned about yourself that you had to change, and actively work on to change, or you realize, oh, this is a big issue? What is the biggest thing you learned through this Mercury retrograde in these full moon cycles? I'll tell you, for me, it is one of my, I was watching, so I go back and watch some of my videos in the neighborhood. And so I watched the video from the neighborhood, and it was talking about surrendering. And so what's poppin', Isha? Happy Spiritual Saturday. We're doing a spiritual check-in. The spiritual check-in is throughout all of these astrological cycles that we've been in, through, like, within the Mercury retrograde and the full moons and the eclipses. Because we had, like, that Mercury retrograde, because it was so intense. Everybody's like, this Mercury retrograde was crazy, but this Mercury retrograde had a lot going on during it, and it was in Gemini. So it was like your head wasn't stable, but you went through a lot of lessons. It's just like you kept going back and forth, but because Mercury was fucking with you, but you also had eclipses. That's why this Mercury retrograde seems so harsh. But if you were aware of what was going on, it wasn't as bad. That's why it's important. I always tell people it's important that you get you a spiritualist. So there's that. What's poppin', heroine? What's poppin'? Happy Spiritual Saturday. Okay, so Mush says she learned not to act on impulse, and that I have the power to find success in my art. Oh, I feel like that deserves some snaps. That's powerful, man. Listen, acting on impulse to get you in trouble every time. Every time. You know how hard it is to keep yourself calm when you want to act. So that's a good one, and that's something that you're gonna have to practice all the time. And I have the power to find success in my art, baby. Listen, start posting your art. If you do art, start posting your art on fucking Instagram. Grand Rising fam, what's poppin'? Start posting your shit on Instagram. Actually start to sell it. Like, if what kind of success we looking for, boo? I can help you. Let me know. So there's that. So that's super awesome. So Heroin, and Isha. And y'all, I promise I'm not having a stroke. Like, Mercury's still here. That's what y'all don't get. So what are some of the lessons that you found or that you learned about yourself during this astrological period of Mercury retrograde, with all of these eclipses and all of these full moons and all of these full moon eclipses? What are the things that you learned about yourself, and the changes you need to make? So one, I was saying mine was surrender, but two, it was setting boundaries. Listen, y'all, my boundary setting skills suck. Oh, I was explaining Mercury retrograde to y'all because I want to give y'all that example. I'm gonna go back and give it to you. But my boundary skills suck. My boundary skills suck. Because I'm a helper. I am a person. I'm put on this world to help people. That's what I do. And whatever way. I don't know. My gift is I can help people however they need help. And I don't know how. That's just what I guess it's. I don't, because of what I've been through. I don't fucking know. But that's my thing. But when I tell people, I have a group of interns. What's poppin', Bokeem? We doing Spiritual Saturday. Happy Spiritual Saturday. One of the young balls above said Rich Rising. We definitely Rich Rising in this bitch. We're doing our spiritual check-in. Our spiritual check-in for the day is throughout this astrological period of the Mercury retrograde in Gemini and all of its astrological placements and movements. What's one thing that you learned about yourself that you needed to change or grow on? And so mine was the art of surrendering is something that I've been working on for quite some time, and setting boundaries and sticking to them. And so I am a recovering help addict. That's what I was saying with my interns. I'm a recovering help addict. And so I have to learn how to not help people. And that's all a part of it. It brings everything full circle, because in order to not help people, you got to surrender. The one thing that I think about when I go into those moments is, listen, this battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. It's the Lord's. It's for the Lord. And I be trying to do God work sometimes. I'm one of his vessels, but I'm not God. And so, and I don't go in it in that way, but I feel like I got to take care of it, because if I don't take care of it, God not going to take care of it. That's subconsciously, whether I subconsciously think that or not, whether I actually say it or not, it's a subconscious thing, because I do it. I reflect. So that was my spiritual check-in. That was my homework to you guys. Okay, so Bokeem said the art of letting go. As a Cancer moon, that's one of my biggest struggles. Listen, I actually stopped fooling with one of my friends because he didn't know how to let go. Listen, if you hold on to a knife too tight, you're gonna cut your hands. But even like this, think of it like this, Bokeem. If you are holding on, how can you receive? Because when you hold on to something, when you're not letting go of something, that means your hands closed, you're not open to receive. But the moment you let go, the moment you release, you allow yourself to open. You allow you show you do a lot of things. One, you actually show to the universe, you put that energy out in the universe to allow yourself to receive, because you're like, even your body, the way your body is, you relax, you become open when you let go. You loosen up when you let go. So you do that, but also you make space for yourself. So you actually, if you receive, you have somewhere to put the things that you receive, that you want. You want things in your life, but if you ain't let go of the things in your life that you need to, where the things you want gonna go? Because you holding on. It's gonna just, you might get what you want, but you can't grasp it. You can't cusp it. It was right fucking in front of you, but you missed it because you wouldn't let go. Letting go ain't easy. It's one of those things that we would call a sacrifice. It's definitely a sacrifice. Definitely one of the hardest things to do. I like, and if we're talking stereotypical, if we're talking like template archetype about Aquarius, people say Aquariuses are detached. First off, they not, but they know how to let go. They know how to let go, and because they know how to let go, people think of it as detached. It's not detached. It's just like you should be lucky I even showed up to this fake shit. Like, I don't have to be here. I know my worth. I think Aquarius is born with, like, a part of their template is the innate ability to know their worth. Like, can't nobody ever tell them what their worth ain't. Like, that's their superpower. But that part, you already know. I'm drinking a clean juice. It got organic carrot, organic orange, organic pineapple, and the organic turmeric. I bitch love being healthy. Like, I love being healthy. Look at me. Would you love being healthy too? Shit, fuck that. All right, I'm done. So what's popping, Ariel? We're about to go into just our little message today. Oh, so today I want to talk to you guys about energy. I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy, trying to take the way from a nigga, They be trying to take away from a nigga. Let me tell you. White folks, you is niggas too. Don't get it twisted. Like, that's why I ain't offended when a white person called me a nigga. Trump, a nigga. We had this conversation all the time. He was definitely a nigga. Bill Clinton, a nigga. I don't know what's popping. Happy Spiritual Saturday. So this video not on YouTube. I'm recording it. So if you're watching this live on Instagram, I'm just recording it right now. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube later. Tomorrow I'll do something called Motivational Monday on Sunday. I do that live on Instagram and YouTube, but YouTube gets this later than Instagram does. So that's why you couldn't find it, Sinful. It said, Bokeem says, I'm an Aquarius sun, so some situations I can let go. It's just, well, we're gonna have to talk. I can let go. It's just the close, intimate relationships I can't let go easy. But if somebody does something grimy to me, I can easily let that go. And that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And I wish I could give you some advice for that, but I can't. I can't. That's a case by case scenario. That's a case by case basis, and that's something. That's something you gonna have to work on your own. That's the problem with a lot of these readers. A lot of these readers think they can tell you what to do with your life. I can't tell you. I can't help you right now, my boy. That's a tough one. When you figure it out, let me know. We could do a live and talk about it. Tell me what you figured the fuck out, because I can't. I don't know. I struggle with that too. Letting go of people that I love. But I put it like this: you deserve. What do you deserve? So it's not flip how you think about it. I'll say that. It's don't think of it as letting people you love go. How are these people treating you? Do you deserve that? If you feel like you deserve for people to disrespect your time, then let them disrespect your time. If that's what you deserve, that's what you deserve. If you deserve people to talk to you sideways, then let them stay. Now, don't let go. If you like pain in a way that's not sexual, you like for people to if you like mental abuse, go for it. Go for it. If that makes sense. Like, so don't think of it as detach yourself from that relationship and look at it another way. Just look at it another way. That's all I'm asking you. So so when you take your discernment to all of those relationships that you're going to go to, and sometimes you might have to let go, ask yourself, do I deserve this? And if you don't, then move accordingly. And let me tell you, the people that's supposed to be around going to treat you right. Do you want to be around somebody? Do you want to be around people who think you deserve to be talked to crazy? I don't. Because if I talk to you crazy, it's going to be a problem. So listen, if what you're doing to me, if I did it to you, you wouldn't be able to handle it, then we probably can't be friends. Because I know if I stay around you and you keep doing the same thing to me, I'm going to eat you. I'm going to eat you. and then I'm gonna be the bad guy. I'm gonna be the fucking bad guy. I'm gonna be the bad guy because you a puss ass nigga. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna just bow out gracefully. So there's that. So that comes with. So letting go is also a part of setting boundaries. Sinful Sam say, I'm having a hard time with letting go, but it takes me having to look from the outside to see that I don't know. I feel like you was typing real fast. See, there's something of the both of us at the same time. But betterment, I think that's what you was trying to write. Say, listen. Sometimes you just gotta step outside of yourself. Bokeem say I'm definitely gonna switch mindsets. Sinful say, my thing is I don't know how to get people to treat me the way I want them to treat me. I'm a shit eater mofo. Listen, you want me to tell you how to get people the way that you want you to? I get easy peasy lemon squeezy. You train them motherfuckers. You treat yourself the way you want to be treated and don't accept less. That's it. Treat yourself how you want to be treated. I take myself out to dinner. I buy myself fresh flowers. I'm sitting on here talking to you guys. I talk to people. I talk to people with grace and kindness. I treat people how I want to be treated. I treat myself how I want to be treated. And then if you come in, like, you already know the standard. Like, you seen me. If you around me, you seen the standard. So you know how I treat myself. What makes you think that you can come in and treat me less? You can't make nobody do nothing. Major key alert. You can't make nobody do nothing. You can't. You can't. And that's what I like. Relationships, that's girls' problems, that's men problems. You can't make nobody do nothing. You got the power. And the moment that you allow them to feel like they got control, you done gave your power away. But you can't make nobody do nothing. You can't make nobody love you. You can't make nobody like you. You can't make nobody treat you right. All you can do is not tolerate that shit. Be you. The world gonna adjust. So if you around somebody and they ain't treating you the way you want to treat, let me show you how to treat me. Let me teach you how to treat me. You want people to treat you right? Cut that motherfucker off. Be like, and when they ask you why, because I told you I didn't like when you did X and you did X, so I stopped fucking talking to you. I told you, bitch. I told you. You allow people. You give people the choice. You treated me like this. You ain't never seen me treat myself like this, and you continue to do this. I can't be around you. That's the key. That's how you get people to treat you. Fuck people. You can't make people do nothing, boo. That part. But it's hard because sometimes we want to be around people. That's why the scariest thing you can do, the hardest is love yourself. The moment you fucking love yourself, bitch, it's a whole new world. It is. Absolutely. It's a whole fucking new world. The game changed. I just flipped the switch, bitch. Like, I don't know nobody else that's doing this. I just flipped the switch. Flip the switch on these hoes. So with that, Isha say facts. Can't even make yourself feel something that's not there. You can't. I don't feel bad because you said some fucked up shit, because you didn't say no fucked up shit because you're not around me. You ain't treat me bad because you're not around me. You're not my energy. You're not my fucking space. So I'm not tripping. So there's that. So with that being said, that's a great segue into today's little brief message. It's like energy. Energy is, we say influence. We say energetic currency. We call it a lot of different things. I gotta remember that train of thought, and I still gotta tell y'all the Mercury in retrograde thing. I don't know if I'm gonna remember that. He says, I need to get back there, but I feel you. I'm able to help others know their own worth or help them when they need it. So just do what you do for yourself. Start listening. Geniuses talk to themselves because sometimes they need expert advice. I need to talk. I just listen. I schedule I go book a consultation with myself and be like, bitch, we need to talk. What's going on? We need to talk. But all right. So I'm fucking up. So energy. What? The first question is, what is energy? What's energy? What's popping, Black Swan? We are going into like kind of today's message for today. So you right on time. But what's energy? Like, so, like, are we talking protecting our energy? If we talking about people wanting us for our energy, we need to know what energy is. We need to understand what energy is. Energy is anything that you have to do. Anything. Energy is living, energy is breathing, energy is walking, energy is blinking your eyes. Energy is everything. Some people are low energy and some people are high energy. And low energy people can be high vibrational. They just have low energy. So energy is not good or bad. Energy is not good or bad. It's the frequency within the energy that makes it a thing. If that makes sense. Message, oh, you preaching, bitch. So one of my blessings is if we talk about how God pays us and how God gives to us, one of my like, God paid me in energy. I have a high amount of energy. When you have a high amount of energy, you can do more things. What do you do with that energy? That's what people want from you. So think of it like this. If you have a high amount of energy, like, I mean, like, you could get, like, I put it like this. I wake up in the morning. I wake up at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning by myself. And then I have I'm full of, like, this, how I'm talking right now. This is me calmed down. I had an edible for breakfast. So this is like maybe 80%. This might be 50% of my energy. It might be less than that. I might be right at 50% of my energy. Because if I'm a Super Saiyan, I'm getting my fireballs, my Kameyame up, because I'm letting it build up, because I got some shit that's gonna take all of my energy. So energy is anything. So energy is a call. Energy is a text message. Energy is a thought. Energy is words. Energy is attention. Energy is all of those things. Any and all of those things. Okay. So what you giving your energy to? And who want it? I know they worth having it. Energy is expensive. Listen, that's the most. People want jewels. People want fucking cars. People want all of that shit. But the one thing they really want, it could never amount to energy. Like, energy, when you have low energy or no energy, you can't do nothing. It's like you can't even buy a car because you don't have the energy to get up and do it. It's people with low or high energy. Who you around? And if you a high energy person with low energy people, one, are they worth that charge that you about to get them? Because you gonna give them a charge. Best believe that. Can they afford it? Because it's some low energy people who can afford your high energy. But it's some that can't. And I'm not talking money, because you have to be spiritually rich to afford certain energies, if that makes sense. Hello, somebody. You got to be spiritually rich to afford high energy people in your motherfucking space. But there are also low energy people who can afford high energy people. But they got just enough money to afford you, and then they'll exploit you. Or they just suck somebody's energy, or there's an appearance of spiritual richness, or they will appear spiritually rich. Let's say that, because they don't never the real low energy motherfuckers that like the low energy, low vibrational motherfuckers, they'll never have enough spiritual riches to motherfucking get you for real. So they gotta con their way into your life. They can't just walk up to you and lay their spiritual riches on the table. I hope this making sense. My friend. I'm just letting you know God use me right now. I got enemies. Got a lot of enemies. What's popping up to? Yes, energy vampires. Those people would be called energy vampires. Absolutely mush. Rich rising. So energy, what type of energetic person are you? And even though you're high energy, what type of spiritual riches do you have? What's your spiritual bank account look like? And if you have a spiritual bank account, is it being robbed? Is somebody trying to take your spiritual money from you and spiritual and your energy? How they take your spiritual money from you? They just pull you over to the dark side and get you doing all kind of fucked up shit. You can empty out your spiritual account. Or somebody can come and rob you blind, have you doing all kind of toxic shit, and your spiritual riches just depleting and depleting and depleting and depleting, and you wonder why you can't afford the blessings that you had. That's because you let somebody come in and take your shit. You let somebody come and rob your ass blind spiritually and energetically. If you ever been depressed, that's because somebody, you ever seen depressed folks? That's because somebody came and stole their energy, sucked it out of them. They can't get up. They want to, but they can't. Every time they try to, they just can't get up because they've been robbed spiritually and energetically. Don't let nobody come in and steal your. She said, hey, how do we find the bank? The bank come to you, but don't it come to you when you're ready to get it, boo. Bokeem say, man, I know an energy vampire when I have a conversation with them and I feel drained. If you feel like you gotta smoke a cigarette or you can't do nothing else after you talk to a person, or if you interact with another thing, like unless it's hiking, unless it's supposed to drain you, but it's just like this job, every time I go here, every time I leave from here, I just want to off myself. Yeah, you probably needed that. That thing is sucking your energy. It's depleting your spiritual account, because if it's depleting your energy, it's depleting your spiritual money, and that means it's not in alignment with God got for you, because anything that God got for you is going to charge you up. It's going to charge you up. And so God say, if you're not doing my will, what the fuck? I'm not going to pay you no more. You don't get paid. You don't do, like God say, listen, this the job I gave you. You don't go to job. You don't go to work. You don't motherfucking get paid. Period. Think of it like that. I think I'm low energy working on spiritual funds right now after I blew it all. And you know what much? Sometimes we go a little motherfucking Vegas crazy and blow it all. You be like God, everything on black. And you realize black wasn't shit. You be like, damn, black wasn't shit. But God is a merciful God. He a graceful God. He just let you he let you earn it back. He be like, oh, come back to work. That's all. He let you, like, this the job where you can come, you your own boss. You can come and leave as you please. He gonna take you back every time. God is the type of employer that he don't give to you like the world give to you. Hello, somebody. He the type of employer that motherfucking, he let you come back. You say, come on. You got it. You blew your money? Oh, come on. Come back. All right, your job's still the same. Yeah, you ain't even have to come home. You ain't even have to come to the main office. The shit fucking. You just come on, just go back to work. You're fun. So, but being low energy isn't a bad thing either. Like don't like I said, it's not the energy, it's the frequency. You might be low energy for a reason. That might be your calling. Your calling might be for you to be still. So there's that. So you got to know what your calling is. I tell a lot of people, this one young girl asked me one time, she said, what's my purpose? I say, baby, I can't tell you that. I don't fucking know. You see all of these fucking, and I don't mean to bash the readers, but this is what they sell. You see all these motherfucking readers who, what's popping, Nora? But you see all these readers and all these spiritualists that tell you that we can, if you get a reading with me, or if you talk to me, I can tell you your purpose. Bitch, I can't tell you your purpose. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. You don't, like, that's for you. No matter how many cards I pull, no matter how many times I close my eyes and meditate and be like, I can't fucking tell you what the fuck your purpose is. Only you know what your purpose is. So there's that. But energy, don't let people want you for your energy. They want you for your spiritual energy. Because they know if you got that type of energy, they know you spiritually wealthy. And some people, like a lot of people, aren't aware of spiritual wealth. So because they aren't aware of spiritual wealth, they frivolously give it away. But there are people in the world who are aware of spiritual wealth that will deplete and exploit your spiritual wealth. I don't know what's going on. What's going on my IG live? Oh, yeah, I have no clue what's going on. Make it stop. Can y'all still see me? Can y'all still hear me? Or is it just, or am I just tweaking? Yeah, I see people still joining. Okay, sorry. I don't know what happened. Some kind of way my camera went off. Fucking Mercury retrograde. So that's energy. I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly just about spiritual energy. Like how much, like, assess yourself. The thing about all of this shit is assessing yourself and knowing what you got. When you know what you got, then you can use it to your ability. So if you're a high energy person, know that people are going to try to exploit you for your energy. You might think, oh well, I don't have a lot of money, but you got spiritual energy. Don't leave any, like New Age Josh say, don't leave no money on the table. If you got the energy to do some stuff, exert that. Okay, so I see Bokeem. Okay, by the time, hopefully by the time you get this, hopefully, or you hear this, it picked back up, because my camera was doing all kind of crazy shit. But let me know in like 2 minutes if it's still lagging real bad. If it is, let me know. And y'all, I appreciate that. Listen, y'all know I'm a truth spitter, so just tell me if it's fucking up. I want y'all to get this message. But energy is one of the most, and we talking gems, and we talking most valuable assets that we ever, or anything or anybody ever has in their whole fucking life. What's poppin', Misfit? Bokeem said I can definitely read energy. I can tell when people not really on my level, and it's a few people that actually are. And it is. And that's why people, certain, like a lot of highly spiritual people had, like Jesus only had 12 disciples. He only had 12 niggas, and he probably should have had less because one of them niggas betrayed him. But like Mike said, shout out to the Pizzilla, Judas had a job. Judas was one of them fucking low vibe, low frequency motherfuckers who understood how energy worked, and got his and did what he had to do, but that was his job. So, like I said, everybody got a job, whether you low energy or high energy. Low energy doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. Low energy, like I said, there's some people that are low energy with high spiritual banks, so they can afford to be in the space with high energy people. Like, I think my counterpart is a low energy person, but he probably way more spiritually rich than me, because trust me, he could buy me and a whole bunch of people 10 times over, and I'm worth a lot. Hello, like a lot. A lot, you know. But his very nature is low energy. But I say those low energy people, they're probably the calmer people. They're the kind of people who keep you got the realest in the dreams. Oh man. Anybody else? Is it lagging really, really bad for y'all too? Bokeem says it's lagging real bad. So I might stop and restart it and see if I can get you guys, because people don't want to fuck around with no laggy ass shit. People don't want to fuck around with no laggy ass shit. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. Since it's lagging real bad, I'm going to exit out and I'm going to come back. I'm going to save this one and then I'm going to come right back. So YouTube, y'all going to see all of this shit. Y'all going to see all of this shit, my friend. And then I'm going to come right back, because I hate laggy shit. I ain't lying to you. I hate laggy shit. Because I work in the tech industry. I'm a nerd. I can't stand slow fucked up. But Mercury, can't you see? All right, y'all. I'm about to exit out and come right back in, okay? Y'all, bear with me. Y'all, I'm doing a spiritual set, a live motivational Monday on Sunday. Listen, this bitch, Mercury, playing with me. Part one, energy. That fucking cover picture look a mess. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. All right, let's try this again. I hate laggy shit. All right. So we just wrapped up on our energy. Energy is is high and low. Energy is not innately good or bad. The frequency of the energy is what maybe makes it a lower low energy or a higher high energy, if that makes sense. So real quick, we're gonna do BBC, bitch. And then I'm gonna shuffle some cards for y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shuffle my cards while I talk about BBC real quick. I be trying not to be talking about relationships all the fucking times, but I was I was preparing for something yesterday. So one, y'all, just in case y'all didn't know, so I just came back from Seattle. That was a crazy good trip. I had a great time. Seattle is a fucking, bitch, Seattle is a mountainous terrain that will have your fucking legs feeling like they gonna fall slap the fuck off. If not, my sister told us to bring some fucking tennis shoes, so I'm glad I did. But I had a blessed time with my family, and I tell you this, that's why I work and I go as hard for God as I do, because that nigga always come through for me and my family. He ain't never left me nor forsake me. That's why one of the reasons why I roll with that guy, like, because there's so many nights and so many times and so many things where I just really had to give it to God, and God was like, trust me, baby girl, you protected, your family protected, and it's gonna work out for your fucking good. So there's that, there's that. But Seattle was a blast.com. I look forward to going to different countries with my family and experiencing all of the things that I possibly can for as long as I can with them, So if you know me, you know how important my family is to me. So there's that. Y'all know you won't ever see me act up over too much, but my money, my weed, and my family. Yeah, that's it. That's the only things. And ain't no second guesses or chances. So there's that. If I was you, I wouldn't fuck with it, but you could do what you want to, because my bodyguard Jesus. So try at you. Enter at your own risk. But okay, so real quickly, I was listening to, and men, put in the comments or let me know your thoughts on this. But I was listening to, because a lot of time women speak for men, and I don't think it's necessarily true. We can't speak for men. I can give my opinion. I have a masculine energy, but I can't speak for men because I'm not a man. Like, men can't speak for women because they not women. So there's that. What's popping for? Welcome. We're doing a little BBC right now, not to be confused with Big Black Cocks. We are just having a little basic bitch conversation. But niggas is bitches too in the neighborhood. All right. And if you offended by that, leave. This ain't the place for you. You're gonna hate it here. So I was listening to Latoya Okia, and she said, she was talking about women don't lead with money. She was talking about women don't lead with money. And I was like, so I clicked it because I really, 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 really enjoy her. I clicked it, so I'm trying to see what the fuck what's she talking about. So she she's like, queens don't talk about how much money they make. They don't talk about how proud they are. She said, you got to take your masculine and put it in the back seat. Now, I agree with some part of that, but I didn't agree with all of it. Like, she said, you can't be you to get a man. That's what I took it as. Maybe she didn't mean it like that, but she was just like, I feel like there's no other way to take it. When somebody tell you, you have to take a part of you and put it in the backseat because a man not gonna want you if you X, Y, Z. That means, to me, that means that you can't be completely yourself and get a man. And Bokeem, since you just entered, I'm telling everybody that I want everybody's opinion if you can, or put it in the comments or whatever. But I just want to see if that's a man's perspective. So what's going on is I was listening to this young lady, one of the young ladies I listen to, inspirational young ladies that I listen to, and she made the statement that essentially women have to be can't be masculine and get a man because men don't want that. And it's crazy because I have another friend, shout out to Beanie, and we had that conversation too. He always told me, one of the things that he constantly tells me is, Lynn, you too masculine. So he was just like, you got to learn how to not be masculine for a man. I don't agree with anybody who tells you you have to be anything less than who you are for a relationship. If you got to be anything less than you are for a relationship, then that relationship ain't for you. And I think that it's an impatience that makes people put a side of them away in order to obtain something. I think anytime you suppress anything to get anything, that thing is going to implode, because you are innately that. She was talking about a lot of the independent women, they go getters, and that's a masculine thing. And because it's a masculine thing, like especially when we had to go get it by ourselves, when we had to go do it by ourselves, it's a masculine, and we don't know how to turn that masculine off. We have to allow men. Listen, I don't agree with that. I don't have to turn none of me off ever. Like I don't ever have to turn none of me off. And the moment and the moment that I did turn a part of myself off, the person that I was with, that I'm with now, like he was like, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? I think that people, especially women, just don't want to wait. I think that they want to be in a relationship so bad that they suppress parts of them so that they can have something. And I think men may do that as well. You don't have to be nothing but you to get what you want. We not resonating, and we going back to energy. You just don't have the energy. We not on the same frequency. We can be on the same frequency and with different energetic levels. You could be a low energy motherfucker, and I could be a high energy person, but we the same frequency. And because we the same frequency, we match. But we different, if that makes sense. Because you low energy, I'm high energy. But we got the same frequency. We got our spiritual bank accounts aligned. That's how I be looking at life. But I'm not going to not be me to get you. Are you nuts? I love her, but with that, like, I think that, like, with that, she's gonna go through, she's been through a lot. She's gonna go through a bit more, because that's a lesson that she still has to learn. And that's okay. We all human. And I'm 100% sure that's a lesson that I have to learn. But I'm not going to... Listen, I was not me. Like, being not me got me caught up. So if I'm gonna be anything, I'm gonna be me, because I can't pretend. I can't pretend. Like, I'm innately a masculine energy, so I can't pretend not to be that thing just to get you. Because eventually that mask gonna come the fuck off. You gonna do something stupid, like, and I'm gonna pop off in my masculine way. So you need to know, you need to know how masculine of a woman that you have. I think to men. Because if you know how masculine of a woman you have, you're not surprised by her masculinity, and you don't pop off and like hit her or some shit because she done bucked up on you like a nigga. But if you willingly go into the contract, I know she get like that sometimes. Just let her. Like, because it's an understanding of what you've been through. When you, like, I feel like you taking my masculinity and telling me how to put it in the backseat. You're not honoring what I've been through. You're not honoring my strength. You're telling me my strength is a weakness. I don't like that shit. My strength, the very thing that got me through, is the thing that I gotta get rid of to get you. Don't leave a date that brought you to the dance. My strength got me here, and now my strength gonna carry me through. Fuck you if you don't want it. All right, I'm sorry. I had got in my feelings a little bit. But Kim said you can attract a certain type of guy by that, but I think she is talking about women trying to attract certain men. I can see that. Sinful said, because men never bought nothing for me, I'm patient as fuck, so I buy my own drinks and shit. Facts. Mush say she resonate with this. I hope so. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Ariel. Say right on. So, you know, there I don't know what listen, y'all know it's a lag, but like, that's how I feel. Like, that's just how I look at it. And maybe that's because of what I've been through. Like, and that's why, and that's another reason, if we going back to energy and relationships and things like that, like, don't look at like, a lot of people be like, you know, I go, when I'm in relationships, I date people who just have different stuff than me, because, like, it could be a poor man that treats you, a poor low energy man that's spiritually rich, that treat you like the queen that you always been looking for. But it's the bitches, it's the men, it's the women who want the they appear spiritually rich. You know, with the Maseratis. Not saying that people who have Maseratis aren't spiritually rich, but these are just games people play. They appear spiritually rich, and then they get into a relationship with them and realize they spiritually poor. And so that's what I'm saying. I don't have no type, if that makes sense. Like, I don't got no type. Hey, spiritually rich niggas is the type that I like. That's what I like. I only like spiritually rich motherfuckers. That's it. That's all I want. If you don't got no spiritual wealth, don't fucking come talk to me. I'm biased in that way. I've earned my right. I got my fucking card to the motherfucking elite. I got the black card to the elite spiritual club, bitch. And it wasn't easy getting this bitch. So I know what it took to get it, and I'm not gonna fucking lose it. So if you not fucking with, if you're spiritually not rich, then I can't be around you. And I feel like a spiritually rich person wouldn't give a fuck about that strength. If that makes sense. Like, a spiritually rich person wouldn't give a fuck about, as a woman, how strong you are, because you're spiritual. You already know. Like, you excited. Like, I got me a strong bitch. Oh, how much this bitch costs? I got me a strong nigga. So, and that's the thing. So, don't limit yourself because of what a person got, or what a person look like, or what a person have, or what they can or can't do, or like, it might be a quadriplegic with a monster cock that get up just for you. They can take care of you real well. But because he didn't look like what you thought he should look like. Because you couldn't see his money on him. And that's the thing too. That's the thing God do. He camouflage people. He protect you. Yeah, I'm not going to let you see his spiritual bank account, because you probably an old grime ass bitch that'll fucking do some manipulative shit just to get it. Hello? Hello, somebody? So that was something I was thinking about. What's poppin', Orion? Happy spiritual Saturday. We was just doing some BBC. Now you know I'm about to shuffle a little bit. Rich Rising, that's what we on. All right, let me read these comments. My Frank. All right. I wish I was telling my friends this the other day. Bokeem say I got Uranus in the 7th conjunct my sun. So my relationships are typically unconventional. I bet they be fun as shit though. And people probably don't look at you like you because you're unconventional, because you come out, because your son conjunct Uranus. So you look like the fucking Mad Hatter. You look like a nutball on the outside. You look unconventional. And I think that's like your mechanism though. That's your protection. If God gives animals stuff to fit into their environment, he gives the armadillo a shell so that he can survive. He gives the chameleon the ability to camouflage so that he can get away from his predators. That's your ability. Your ability is to like you ward people off who don't need to be around something as fun and pure as you, because they not like spiritually rich people can see you. Spiritually rich people know. If that makes sense, that's your superpower. That's how that works for you, my boy. That's how it works for you. I'm gonna take that. So I love that. Uranus in the 7th conjunct my I saw the Sun card. I saw the 5 of Swords. Well, I just pulled the 5 of Swords out. I got the Temperance card. Y'all see him. What's poppin'? Hey, something coming in fast. Something coming in fast. This hot ass, fire ass message. That's just coming in fast. Fucking, and you waiting on it. And you like red waiting on it. How y'all doing? Y'all know I don't know what to talk about while I motherfucking shuffle. Happy spiritual Saturday. I hope you guys have enjoyed your week. I hope you guys have been just enjoying life. Life is short, my friend. The Hangman. I'm gonna take that one, and I'm gonna take this one. All right. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands or whatever. Oh, I didn't even know this was here. The fucking y'all. I'm about to reshuffle these cards because that's what my spirit say. My spirit like, no, reshuffle. Y'all know on Spiritual Saturday, I'll take that, which says, I think I'll do something cute for myself today, like visit a coffee shop. Man, do it. Do it. Like how often do we take, like, if we're talking sinful, like, take yourself out. That's how people will know how to treat you. Fucking Five of Swords came out again. So it must be wanting to come out. The Star card. All right. These cards flipping, bitch. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Look, I'm not feeling this energy. Let's try this shit one more time. Listen, and that's the thing too. Like, it's Spiritual Saturday. I'm not looking for good cards. I'm looking for the energy on the cards. I'm just talking to, like, my readers. So anybody who read, anybody who do what I do, I like for my cards to fly out. I don't pull my cards. I let spirit pick them hoes. But I also feel for the energy of them bitches. I'm an energetic person. And I'm like, my spirit like, nah. And so I'm going to shuffle until I fucking, until fucking spirit say not to. Bitch, I'm going to take these hoes. Because that's this, like, this ain't it either. And so I'll show y'all which ones, I'm going to show y'all which ones came out. But this ain't it either. And I don't take cards in reverse, but this what came out. The Hermit keep coming out. Sevens keep coming out. 7 is my blessings card. So there's that. This is my last little shuffle for this. I'm gonna take these. And whatever come out. But I ain't. Matter of fact, we going with these. All right, what Simple say? I got to get a window for a car yesterday. I got yesterday, my thing is, but, listen, so we talking about, she said, essentially she, fucking 8 of Cups. Essentially, she fucking, give too much. I'm like that too. Like, I like to do nice things for people, but you gotta give to you first. The one thing that I stick with is, like, a quote that says, when you're on an airplane, put your mask on first before you put anybody else's mask on first. You can't help somebody breathe if you can't fucking breathe. Bottom of the deck is I'm my only competition, so I'm battling with myself card. So I think that's the 5 of Swords again. Jesus cards on you hoes. Oh, I mean, all of the cards won't fly. The energy crazy. And that's the thing. The energy is funky. Like, it's like a muggy energy. It's not a bad energy. It's just like a muggy energy. I'm going to take one card from each of these decks. And then I'm going to go by my read. Because these hoses, you see how that card just popped out and popped back? All right. One card. Thank you. Thank you, Spider. I appreciate you, man. Strength. And that's my thing too. Like, I'm with you on that, Sinful. I'm trying to figure out how to not give so much to people. Fucking 7 of Swords. Like I said, one card. All these cards wanted to fall out. God say, get your ass. And the Tower keep popping out. This shit get deep. Listen. I can't ignore the fucking message. Listen, something about to change. Something you ain't like go happen. Something like you already happened. Like, and not in a bad way. It ain't gotta be no death or no shit like that. But like, some fugazi shit happened. And maybe that got to do with the clearing that we fucking did. Cause man, I keep getting the Tower. I keep getting the Swords. And every time that happened to me, like, it be some crazy ass shit. It don't be me. It be other people. And I'll be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I noticed that right after the full moon yesterday and felt somewhat erotic. I'm going through uncomfortable situations right now. Yeah, that might be you diving out the window. That might be you in here with them with that energy. Somebody energy on this bitch. You going through it, my boy. Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah? But you gonna make it out. So there's that. But you going through it. Them was your cards. Woo. Yeah. Somebody did some fucked up shit to you. It's okay. Letting go. You gotta, if that's the case, you gotta let that shit go. Like Elsa and Anna. That's the bottom of the deck. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. That came out earlier too. Yeah, it's a lot of like work. Like work your way through it. Like I see 8 of Pentacles everywhere I look. Then I got 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, I'm gonna go with what I got in front of me. And I got the 3 of Swords. Yeah, let me tell you. Matter of fact, let me tell you, this gotta be for you. Like, I don't know, it might not just be for Bokeem, but let me tell you. So, you walking away from something and it hurt your heart. Cause somebody did something. Like maybe, I don't, like, so this is an eclipse. So maybe during the eclipse, you realize that you had to walk away from something. You realize something changed. Something left your life. It hurt your heart. And like you feel like something, like they was strategic about it. Like you feel like they got away with it. And I tell anybody who feel like somebody got away with something, you focus on the wrong thing. It don't matter if they got away with it or they didn't. Like, are you still alive? Are you still fucking breathing? Like that's my thing. But like understand that it's over. Like it happened. Like, and maybe that's the message. So the tower that you saw, that happened, it had to happen. The fucking 3 of Swords, it had to fucking happen. Everything had to fucking happen. And you are keeping yourself prison at this point. Yeah, it happened to you. Yeah, it hurt. Yeah, you didn't like it. But now, like Bokeem said, the only thing to do is to heal through it. What did you learn from it? If we go back, and if these cards bring us back full circle through all of the things that you went through, all of if we go back to our spiritual check-in, what did this cycle, like if we go on, I feel like this is a retrograde card. Like through all of this cycle, what did you learn? What did you take away from this astrological cycle? What you guys like you like you, I wouldn't say you got swords, you can cut yourself out of this. That's what was coming to my mind. But like it's all in my head. Now it's just all in your fucking head. It happened. You had to. But look what you, like I always tell people, look what you walked away to. You walk towards your divine path where God created things for you. He put things right in the place, the right people in your place, the right things in you. You walked away from this deceit, this pain, this tragic thing that hurt you, that came back up during this eclipse, during this little retrograde cycle, during this cycle, and it sent you on your path that was weaved just specifically for you, that takes you wherever you want to go in the universe. And he puts people, places, and things, like it's a, look at it, it got flowers on it. It's a path towards abundance, like all abundance in all kind of ways, from people, places, things that you cultivated yourself, that you got just from walking away from healing those childhood wounds, from letting that pain go, for understanding that there was pain and figuring out how to get rid of it so that you can alchemize it and turn it into some money and share it with other people. That's the read. That's how it came through. So because it hurt, it did hurt. It not like change. That's the one thing that I've been going with. The one thing I've been thinking about. Like people think change easy. It's not. It's hard and it's uncomfortable. Even good change. To get to the good change is uncomfortable. Like it don't look like what you think it should look like. It's uncomfortable. Sorry, guys. You already fucking know. So I'm going to do this one more time since the messages decided to come on through for the girl. In this astrological cycle, and we go back to what did you learn? Like, what did you say you had to walk away from? What did you say? Oh, yay. I'm saying all yay to you, Mush. Listen, I do read this too. Nah, but I really do. So listen, I'm a hustler. I do a lot of things. But check me out. I'm in the neighborhood. My name is Neighborhood Hope Dealer. Just all else, just follow my page. I always do crazy ass shit. If you enjoy my pep talk, I do this for a living, among other many things. But anyways, and look, and if you don't got bread and you still want to chop it up, let me know. We can chop it up. If you need a pep talk, listen, let me know. Let me know. Anyways, okay, I'm sorry. All right, so in this astrological cycle, what did you learn you had to strategically, what had to change? What is the things that hurt you? What are the things that were no good for you? What are the things that caused you pains? How are you going to change them? You first got to start by getting out of your head. It's done. It's over. Yeah, you went through this. Yeah, somebody probably hurt you. They probably captured you. They probably caged you as per work. They probably caged you as per jobs. They probably caged you as per a lot of different things. They probably caged you as per a lot of different things. But the armor of God came through and released you. Like he took your captors from you. You don't know you safe now. You have no clue. Hippie, if you really want to be in a video, just let me know. Say yes. Um, put yes in the comments, and I'll definitely let you be in a video. Just let me know what's popping. Or did you do that by mistake? That's the real thing. So if you didn't do it by mistake, let me know. If you did, let me know. All right. So get out of your head about it. That's the thing. Like you don't have to. Oh, you did. Yes. Boom. So I'm gonna put Hippie in there. So Hippie, let me finish this read, and then I'm gonna finish this read, and then I'm gonna put you in for a couple minutes, and then and so give me 2 seconds, and I'm gonna add you. I promise. All right. So get out of your head. Turn all of the things that you, once you make the changes that you need to motherfucking make, um, and we don't do, guys don't, everybody sucks. Humans suck. All right. So turn whatever it is, turn this trash into cash. That's what I'm trying to say. Lightly put, turn this trash, whatever you went through, into cash, and know that God is going to set you up on when you walk away, when you do the thing, when you learn the lessons, when you acknowledge the change, those things, God is gonna make a way for you. He bought me out. He gonna make a way for you, and you're gonna have enough to give to everybody. And that keeps coming up for me. So hopefully that kind of made sense. Let me see what Hippie Play talking about. Hippie Play, don't make me, don't you, if you I ain't seen you in the neighborhood before. You just requesting shit. So let's see what you talking about. I will turn my poison into a cure. That part. That's a famous nobody. That's a Kevin Gates lyric. If you know me, you know I love Kevin Gates. All right, let me go back up through this. Hello, Hippie. Oh, I can't hear you, love. All right, Hippie, what's popping? How are you? I can. All right, YouTube. Hold on, let me YouTube. I got somebody that popped on my live with me. So let's see how this go. Okay, how you doing? Good. I see you wanted to join the live. Was there any reason? Is there anything you wanted to talk about? Oh wow. Oh wow. I would suggest that there's a lady named New Age Ja. She is on our team. If you go to the Mystical Illuminations page, and you click her, let her do a read for you if you can afford it. She good people, and she could definitely help you work through something like that. It's Mystical Illuminations. Her name is New Age Josh. She just posted a video. She's a pretty lady, long hair. She's has a fair complexion. Um, Her name is New Age Ja, or Janice Gabriel. Yep, yep. And if you go there and you look for her, tell her what you looking for. If you're just trying to figure out if you because I feel like you're just entering your spiritual awakening. And if you're just entering a spiritual awakening, you need a good shaman, and she's one of our best, and she's very gentle, and she's very kind. Ooh, yeah. Let her just email her, send her a DM. She has a competition going on right now. Like if you submit $15, you can win a raffle with her. It's until Monday. If I was you, I would take advantage of that. And if I win, what's your name? Hippie. I will see if I can assign my reading to you. And let her take care of you. Let her talk you through a lot of the things that you're seeing and that you're going through right now. You're very welcome, love. All right, so I'm gonna finish this read because I gotta hop back to work. But I'm gonna ask her if you reached out to her, and if not, I'm gonna find you and make sure you do. Okay. You're welcome, love. You have a blessed day. All right, y'all. Business. Are you going live on YouTube after this? So I'm not going live on YouTube, mushy. I'm sorry, mush until and you gotta so I know your name is an Indian name. First off, you gorgeous, you bad mama. I'm not going on live on YouTube until tomorrow. I'm gonna do a motivational Monday on Sunday. And so I'll do that tomorrow afternoon, probably like 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna post it on the Mystic Illuminations page if you want to catch me there. All right, love. I'm trying to go back up in my comments, and then we'll go. And then I'll finish my little read and I'll hop off. Thank you, YouTube, for bearing with me. Thank you, YouTube, for bearing with me. Long-term friendships that really serving me, keeping plans to self, because those closest to me really don't want to see me grow or move forward. Listen, and my channel is called the Neighborhood Hope. It's called Neighborhood Hope Dealer, but it's Neighborhood. If you go, I'm gonna try to tag myself, but if you go to the Mystical Illuminations page and just find me, like, I'm on the Mystical Illuminations page, but my IG is Neighborhood Hope Dealer. And if you go to my YouTube, my IG, in the bio is the link to my page, to my personal YouTube. Okay, I hope that made sense. So that part was popping. Mark, Ricky, we about to head out of here. But oh, did I read these cards to you? Because I probably didn't. So boundaries. What boundaries do you need to establish better? And y'all watch me shuffle this. So I think it's awesome that this card came out. Like, that's something that I've been working on. It says awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. That's okay. So that we're gonna call this. That's the name of this video. Integration. This last cycle that we went through in Mercury retrograde was the integration cycle. It was reaffirming or cementing all of the new codes into our body. And that's why we needed to be alone. It was like being in rehab. We had to clear some things out. Like, if we go back to Bokine, we had to clear some things out so that we can allow some new things to come in. And so with that, we are creating heaven on earth. Like, if we go back to that whole reading of going through that little purr cycle, those cards of walking away and strategically figuring out how to turn our pain, as Gates would say, our trash into cash. And once we figure that out, God creating a path for us that is to infinity and beyond. And that is what's poppin', Annette? What's poppin', my world? I'm going live on YouTube tomorrow for the motivational Monday on Sunday. Hope you check me out for that. I appreciate you every time you come thank you for being here. This one has a part 1 and part 2 because my camera was doing something crazy. But so knowing that God will supply as soon as you walk away and you turn everything that you had and that you've been through into what it is that you want it to be. You creating heaven on earth. So you doing the right thing, you making the right steps. If you wanted to know like what you just came out of, what was just happening, you were learning how to set boundaries. You were learning how to set boundaries. You were learning how to change. You were learning how to survive in the world that you wanted. And that's because you were becoming awakening. And that's why this little period you just went through was so hard for you. Everybody, like, we go through awakenings all the time. And so you just literally came out of an awakening. You just came out of an awakening. But within that awakening, you learn how to create heaven on earth. That's what you're doing. Like, creating new shit, changing, growing, that shit hard. So you just did the internal work. You build a strong foundation so that everything that sits on top of that foundation can flourish. Hello, somebody. All right, so I'm going to read these cards to you. It says, don't live down to the expectations. Don't live down to expectations. Go out there and do something remarkable. Go out there and do something remarkable. Don't, like, if when people think they beat you, if that job think they made you feel like that you was less than, like, don't live down to what people want you to be. Be who you are. Go do something great. Now, faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the convictions of things not seen. The conviction of things not seen. I love this quote, and every time it come out, it make me happy. It says, peace I leave with you, peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Know that God give you peace. I just told you the biggest thing, like if we talk about how God pay you, if we talk about currency, we talk about all of that shit, God pay us in peace. That's how he pay you. That spiritual bank allow you to buy your motherfucking peace. What was being integrated into you? Peace. My peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not like the world gives to you. Not like the world gives to you. I keep telling y'all I love, like, why I do what I do and how I do what I do. It's because I get paid by God, not you. I'm spiritually rich. I talked about this. I might not have everything in the world. I might not have a mansion. But listen, I'm so spiritually rich and I'm surrounded by spiritually rich people. And all we do is get spiritual riches together. Hello, somebody? All right. God is our refuge and our strength and ever-present help in trouble. And so if I tell you that, oh yeah, I appreciate you, Ori. I fuck with you. Thank you. I'm at work too. But it says God is our refuge and our strength, our ever present to help. Listen, when you going through those dark nights of the soul, like hippie, or like when you went through that astrological climate that we just came out of it, that very rocky. It was just like being like shout out to Aaron Rodgers. If we got a flight attendant for this rocky ass flight that we on, understand that God is covering you. You protected. If God is your refuge, if God is the thing covering you, if God is the thing covering your life, if God is the thing covering your heart, if God is the thing covering your head, then you should not be afraid. No matter how bumpy the ride get, no matter how crazy the turbulence get, no matter how many tears you cry, no matter how scared you get, you got to know that God is your refuge. Whenever you feel afraid, just go to him and let him lay your head on his bosom, and he going to take care of you. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. To infinity and beyond. To infinity and beyond. With God, anything is possible. I told y'all, this is the moment you do the thing, the moment you do the healing, the moment you follow him, the moment you get on a path like he told you to get on and stay on it, because you did the work, because you sat and you use these astrological cycles to say, okay, what do I need to change? What needs to grow? What's different? How does this look on a 360 view? What needs to change? That's all God's work. When you do his work, he gonna listen, nothing is impossible. Dream like you never fucking seen obstacles. That's the thing. So that part. All right, and I'm gonna shuffle one of y'all already know what's the bottom of the deck say. It says, Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. You can't get to my boy except for through God. I told y'all, like, I appreciate y'all. I understand, like, everybody don't follow God, but you already know, as for me in my house, as per me in the motherfucking neighborhood, We follow God. We don't care who you follow. We don't give a fuck. Everybody's welcome. And we don't play them reindeer games. And I'll tell you this integration that you just came through, learning about energy. So now that you've been fucking integrated, now that you've gone through this integration that you had to be by yourself for, and you know the energy that you have and the value of it, how you gonna make it work for you? How you gonna make it work for you? How you gonna make it the best thing ever for you in your life? The Three of Pentacles. Work. That's what God, like, how are you going to do God's work? God wants you to just do his work. And when you do God's work, you get your pay, you get your, no reindeer games, never, no. When you get your paycheck, when you get your spiritual paycheck, you're going to be like, huh? Did I get a bonus, God? Sometimes God give you spiritual bonuses because you fucking deserve them hoes. So there is that. Let me see what I got for y'all. Listen, last time the live got fucking cut off because I had to take a major shit, so I didn't get to finish reading my cards. But again, like I said, I'll be on live tomorrow doing a motivational Monday on Sunday. That's more of my astrology based. I give you a little motivation for the week based on astrology. But just because I give it to you for that week, it's not just the week. It's just anytime you feel like you need to go back to it. So while I'm shuffling these cards, so I want to give y'all a idea of how retrograde works, so people can get off this Mercury retrograde is overtrained when the Mercury goes direct. Okay. Well, so Mercury retrograde like this. Mercury retrograde is just like a car going backwards. All right. But if the car going backwards, what does it have to do? It has to roll back over the shit it just went over to get to where it's going. So it's not done. While it's not backwards yet, it ain't where it's supposed to be. So it's work. You gotta move forward again. You gotta reopen that wound again. Like, it might have been healing because you was going, like, the dirt might have started to smooth over on the road because you was going that way. You was going that way for so long. And so, okay, time has passed, so stuff started to settle down. But you come back through that thing and it reopen everything again. But this time after reopening, it's gone for good because it's not going in retrograde. So that's how I think of retrograde. Mercury retrograde is not like when Mercury starts to go direct, it's not, but like it's still. Like, it's probably gonna be worse because you gotta reopen the wound that had started to heal because you just went to retrograde and now you gotta get back to where you was. Fuck it. So, but because when you're aware of that, you'll be like, oh, this is just Mercury coming back direct. It's not like so the Capricorn full moon was Mercury going back. It's direct, but it's going back over the thing. So now I'm purging it. I'm getting it now. This opened the wound, and now I'm crying because it hurt. But I realized that it was a part of the process, and now I can move forward. Now I got it out. Now I've emptied myself. Now I can move forward and get to what the fuck it is that I need to get to in my life. All right, one last card for you guys, and then I'm going about my day. It's Spiritual Saturday, and what do we do on Saturdays? We follow our spirit. Still in post shot on to June 6th. Famous nobody say June 6th. I say June 3rd. I'm going with the 6th. I'm going with the later date just to be sure. Right, because no one because this one was smooth sailing. Listen, I woke up this morning refreshed. I'm nervous, bitch. I'm hot. I'm nervous. I'm confused. I'm like, what's going on? Nervous. I refreshed. Anxiety just subsided. But I also made a decision last night for myself. I made a real life decision to make some changes to see. Y'all know I'm a scientist. I like to see how shit work. And let's see. But I can tell you, I woke up with a different peace of mind. I woke up super refreshed. Bitch, look at me. I got a face mask on, some glasses, and I feel like, look at me. All right, 24, 5, 6. What's my 6 number? I don't know what 6 numbers is. Balance. I guess that's all I say. 24. Oh, 24. 8, 24. All right. All right, so the guardian of Amakua. No matter how compelling an experience of challenge, darkness, defeat may seem, you have divine protection and the promise of a safe passage to the dawn. You will see and hear truth of light. you shall not be alone on the journey. Souls guide you now and help you find your true north. If you have been proceeding along a dangerous path, even unknowingly, Pueo will navigate you safely from evil and ill wishing, guiding you back to your higher purpose and sacred path. Information that may have been hidden from you for a time will come to light. This is guiding intelligence assisting you safely through a situation in your life that is otherwise confusing or dangerous for you. There are divine powers helping you in all situations to win in all situations to do with battles, unfairness, or injustice, whether you are consciously aware of these things or not. Trust in the signs that you see and especially in the truth that you hear, sometimes beneath what is actually said. The accuracy of your insights and perceptions are heightened at this time. Amakua in Hawaiian refers to the venerable ancestors. This oracle also indicates that loved ones on the other side are sending you love and assistance and are receiving your prayers and intentions for your own healing. Bitch, this is getting good. Spiritual guidance through the form of Pueo, the owl, the guardian owl of Hawaii. Invisible help from the spiritual world is with you. Listen, I woke up to owls hooting this morning. Is with you, guiding and protecting you through spiritual warfare and seen and unseen. Man, it's crazy. The concept of being in battle may seem far removed from what is. For modern people, are fairly comfortable daily existence. Yet, we feel blocked from fulfilling our life purposes, whether due to a busy schedule, inner doubts, external obstacles, or some other unknown reason. Spiritual warfare is exactly what is taking place. Pueo comes to you with a powerful protection for your soul during a spiritual battle. Even when you cannot sense the spiritual light, it is with you, taking the form of allies in the realm of nature, soul, and spirit to secure your safe passage through challenge and into fulfillment. The Hawaiian legend Pueo tells the story of a man, Ahu, who robbed an owl's nest. Upon hearing the sadness of the owl's protest, he was overcome by compassion and returned the precious items to the nest. Revering the owl's sacred creature worthy of respect and protection, honoring her as a divine being. This was considered blasphemous by the ruling law men, and Oha's execution was ordered. The execution was about to take place. Owls began to gather, darkening the skies with their wings, making it impossible for the executioner to act. And Oahu walked free, protected by the sacred feminine that he had chosen to protect. As spiritual beings, we have great power to take from this world and use to exploit the feminine world of soul and nature to suit our own personal agendas. Yet, when we honor the soul realm as sacred, protect the feminine, and recognize her dignity, we can trust her generosity and assistance in return. When Fargo disrespects the thief, she will answer us with an extraordinary reward. When Fargo disrespect and thief, she will answer us with an extraordinary reward. I don't know. I'm fucking that up. Okay. Pueo comes as a reminder that the soul realm of the divine feminine is real, powerful, active, and influential in the earthly realm. Through impediments and restraints that have been imposed on you by the spiritual world, though impediments and restraints that are imposed on you by the spiritual world may seem intimidating, and your mind may become enraged and want to dominate circumstances in response, Pueo brings reassurance. She is capable of overcoming the odds against you, freeing you to live the life you are spiritually destined to live. Have faith in that which you know is sacred, even when those around you cannot recognize its true nature. When the Divine Mother comes to you as Pueo, she brings a warning to pay attention to anything that would undermine your joy, your sense of effectiveness and purpose, and anything, in anything or anyone that provides distraction or drains your vitality. Didn't we just talk about spiritual energy? The name is Pueo, Pueo, Pueo. Claim your right to life and win the spiritual battle by honoring the necessity of your own soul expression. Allow her to use her lethal talents and unparalleled skills in the hunt to locate and destroy any influence that would lead to your demise. Be willing to trust Bokeem, let go, and change the course, or affirm your current path, and let nothing derail your progress. According to your inner soul guidance at this time, you will need either a darkened room or a light eye cover, such as a scarf, for this exercise. Find a place where you can feel safe and secure and rest quietly. All right, guys, this is a practice. So make sure y'all come back to this video for this meditation. And if ever you need to call in, if we thinking video games, if we thinking boss battle, if you need to call in this spirit guide to help you, this is what you would say. This is what you would do. This is how you do it. I call upon the unconditionally loving protection of the Divine Mother. She contains the divine light, so that even in darkness, I am completely and divinely protected. I forgive myself and others now for all actions, thoughts, and beliefs that led to the betrayal of the soul. This forgiveness cleans my heart and mind. I am now free to honor and respect the sacred order of life and have trust in my rightful divine place within great order. Now it is time to rest. Cover your eyes or darken the room as you sink into the feeling of being held. As you rest deep into darkness, you may like to imagine, feel, visualize, or pretend the great owl guardian Pueo silently flies around you. You may hear a screech. She hunts down what would harm you. She scares enemies away. You are safe, loved, and protected. You are ready. When you are ready, you will slowly return back to your day-to-day world. Stretch and move to ground yourself again. You have completed the healing process. You have completed the healing process. I always love, I'll try to. Yes, I'll try to. She asked, could I send her a picture of the meditation? So I'll say this. I always love when spirit lines up and ties everything together with a card. Everything we talked about today was tied up in that card. So because of that, I always love when God come through and he show up and he show out. What's the bottom of the deck? Varocha. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave the book open. 4, 5, 6, 7. Blessings. Honor your light. Honor your light. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this spiritual Saturday. Thank you. What's popping? I don't give a fuck. What's spamming? I don't give a fuck. I hope you guys enjoyed this BIP. I'm heading out. So there's a part 1 and a part 2 of this, doll. So y'all can go catch the part 1 of this, and then I'll upload the part 2 for YouTube. It's only one video. Y'all be sure to check me out on the I'll be on live doing a motivational Monday on Sunday on YouTube and IG tomorrow around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once I clock out of work, I'll get that up. But I got a lot of things to do. I'm refreshed. I'm definitely refreshed. You are very, very welcome, Ariel. I'm refreshed. God blessed me. He gave me some spiritual currency. He recharged my energy for me. And I gotta go do his work. And his work is me hopping on here and talking to whoever this is for, whether it be one person or whether it be a million people. Hello, somebody. So y'all know on Saturdays, what do? We follow our spirits. Thank you for kicking it with me for as long as you kicked it with me. like I said, I got some shit cooking up in the motherfucking kitchen with a lot of people and a lot of things. So y'all make sure y'all stay on the lookout. Shout out to motherfucking Mystical Illuminations. Y'all make sure y'all check anybody on there. My name is the motherfucking Neighborhood Hope Dealer. If you want to follow me, you like what I'm talking about, I'm crazy as a road lizard. You can follow me on IG, Neighborhood Hope Dealer. The links to my motherfucking my personal YouTube is in the bio of the bio of the Neighborhood Hope Dealer IG. So that part. Have fun getting your car fixed. If you're uploading this, I'll just come and find the video and write down. I'm definitely uploading this, my love. Okay, bet. Perfect. Thank you. All right, you guys, y'all have a blessed day. Go get it, because if